Hello and welcome to this edition of This Thin and That Thin. I am this thin, this is that thin, and this is the rubber edition of This Thin and That Thin.
We then just watched a movie called Rubber, which is a surrealist film.
It's directed by Quentin Dupieux, or Dupieux perhaps, and he's also known as Mr. Oiseau on the label Ed Banger, which is known for Justice. And Gaspard from Justice actually did the soundtrack with Mr. Dupieux.
And made a guest appearance.
And had a little cameo.
For a whole 5-6 seconds.
It was pretty wonderful though. He's wearing a Yes shirt, which was cool.
He's wearing a Yes shirt, it was pretty neat.
But it's a really great movie. It's probably the most high concept movie ever made. It's about a tire that wakes up, realizes it has telekinetic powers, and goes on a killing spree.
That's really pretty much the entirety of the plot. Throughout, there's all sorts of random, surreal ideas thrown in there. Lots of meta realities. People watching a movie, you're watching people watch a movie, they're in the movie of the movie that they're watching.
One of the best opening monologues of any movie I've seen in quite a long time. I love that opening monologue.
It's a good opening monologue.
It's fantastic.
A lot of musings about, why there's no reason for lots of things in film and in life.
Yeah, and it's true. There is no reason. And it's just so wonderful. I love that monologue so much, and the delivery is just spot on.
There's a lot of funny one-liners and very humorous exchanges. One of my favorites of the whole movie was there's a point in the movie where some of the characters think the movie is over, and so they're trying to prove a point, and they just do these outrageous things. But the best part is he tries to prove to one of the members of the quote-unquote cast that it's fake, and he says like look, you've got an alligator under your arm, and the camera pans to under his arm, and he's got a toy alligator
for no reason,
just under his arm.
For no reason.
The theme of lack of reason was
quite prominent. It's definitely pushing that out there.
It permeates through the whole film.
It definitely does. One of the other really things that's enjoyable about this movie is watching it and just trying to figure out how they got the tire to work in the first place, because it gets up, it rolls around, it stops and starts.
There's some beautiful cinematography.
Oh
in this
yeah,
film.
it looks wonderful.
The look is crisp, the sound is crisp. I mean, it's a very pleasant thing to watch. I personally thought that the film is a little long. It runs about 79 minutes. And in that 79-minute span, I was sort of wishing some minutes here and there were cut out. But overall, I enjoyed it enough that it's such a minor gripe. It's not that important.
Yeah, I just really love this movie. I think it could have gone honestly, here's the thing. I probably could have watched it for longer, but at the same time, a lot of surrealist movies do tend to kind of go on, and you're just kind of like, all right, at this point, it's way out there. I think it was like a very good length. It knew when to stop. It did.
Yeah, and there were not really much more to say about this movie, other than this thin and that thin. Look at this film, and we decided to give it 1.5 thins up. Ethan just felt it was too long, but other thin thought it was sublime.
I think it's wonderful.
And
it's one of my recent favorites, hands down.
But both Ethans recommend watching this film, even if only once.
Yes, I mean, if the concept intrigues you, definitely go for it. So that's it for this edition of This Thin and That Thin, the rubber edition. We hope
this isn't This Thin and That Thin. You've got a pineapple under your arm.
Oh. You're right.